Joining us now for more on this, Trump 2024 senior advisor Corey Lewandowski. Great to see you here in New York, Corey. Thanks for coming in. Let's start with the back and forth on manufacturing. I mean, the Harris campaign is incredibly suggesting that they've done a lot better, particularly with jobs, manufacturing jobs, than the Trump administration. But we can put up the figures. I mean, it's very clear to see under Trump, we had 414,000 new manufacturing jobs start. It's half of that, less than half of that under Biden-Harris, 177,000. And just in the last 3 months, we have been losing manufacturing jobs. We lost 24,000 of them in August. We gained a pitiful 1,000 in July, and we lost 8,000 in June. So we're actually draining manufacturing jobs right now.
Well, David, it's very clear, right? The Biden-Harris-Walz administration doesn't put America first. We've seen that with their continued support of Vladimir Zelensky. Another $2.5 billion of American money today is going overseas. And to put this in perspective, they've now allocated about $300 billion of our money, the equivalent of the entire economy of California, which has 39 million people in it, to give to a foreign agency, to a foreign government, to a foreign country, as opposed to taking care of Americans. Why are we losing manufacturing jobs? Because Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and Tim Walz have said, we don't care about putting America first. We're willing to give others the opportunity to eat our lunch every single day. They can manipulate their currency. They can flood our markets with bad products and no ramifications, because their idea of foreign policy is the word don't.
Well, you're going to have to build back. If Trump is elected, you're going to have to build back those manufacturing jobs. And Trump's plan, I'm intrigued by this bonus 15% corporate rate that he'd give to companies that use American-made parts. But I'm not sure exactly how it would work out. Is that 100% American parts you have to use to get that bonus 15% rate?
Well, you can't use 100% American parts, and we know that.
So how do you slice it? How do you get it?
When it comes to things that are called made in America, right, there's a criteria. It can't be 2% made in America. It's going to be the plurality of the product made in America, because it's very possible, particularly in high-end items, you have to import some of the components, but you have to assemble it here in this country. And what we should be doing is encouraging.
Just to be clear, so you're talking about assembling it all here. You're not talking about all U.S.-made parts.
It's going to be very difficult to make all of those. Now, of course, we want that, David, but you can't stop the supply chain from moving forward by saying it can only be manufactured in the U.S. Because of the draconian policies of this administration, these manufacturers can't get up to speed in time. And so what are we seeing? We're seeing our big manufacturers moving overseas, taking benefits from being outside of this country, right, and then being able to put their products back into this country at the detriment of our own workers.
Let's talk about housing, because Kamala, of course, has this whole listing. Larry Kudlow was joking about it. We'll talk about it a little later on, the use of that word. But her approach is this $25,000 gift at first. I say gift. Of course, we're paying for it. Taxpayers are paying for it. And most economists agree that all it would essentially do is raise the cost of housing for everybody. However, it's a powerful lure, is it not, to voters to say, I'm going to give you $25,000 for your first new home?
It sounds great, by the way. I wish someone gave me $25,000 or paid off my student loans or gave me the opportunity when we had our children to write off all of those things.
So could it work as an election ploy?
It sounds like a great ploy, but at the end of the day, we're kicking the can down the road. We already have a GDP now, which is 100% of our debt for the first time since World War II. How do we continue to sustain this? Yeah. We can't continue. And so it sounds great. We want everybody to be a homeowner. Under the Trump administration, more people own their homes than ever before in American history. We need to get back to that
Well,
point.
She also claimed that homes have been out of reach since before the pandemic. We had figures that you can put that up again. It's clear that prices were affordable before the pandemic. You could buy a house at 10% down and pay a monthly fee of about $1,000 for the mortgage itself, for the average loan, the average mortgage. Now it's double that, and you have to put up more money down. So it was affordable before Bidenomics ruined that, no?
It was affordable. More people were owning homes back then, but now with the interest rates of what they are, home ownership is on its decline. So under the Trump administration, more people were owning homes than ever before in American history. We should aspire to do that, David. It's such a sign of success to be able to own your own home, to take pride in your home. But under the Biden-Harris-Walz administration, less people have the opportunity to do that, and they believe that giving away more money to you is a recipe for success.
So we got to run. You only got 20 seconds to make the pitch. What is the Trump plan to help out the housing industry and help out homeowners, particularly the first-time homeowners?
Look, it's very simple. Smaller government, lower regulation, less taxes means more money in your pocket. And by the way, Donald Trump, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security means more money in your pocket, less money in the government. You get to decide.
By the way, you don't like price controls. I understand why. They always create shortages. Isn't his cap on credit card interest a kind of a price control that would cause a shortage of credit?
Very temporary relief because of the policies of the Biden-Harris administration. You have to provide people relief because they're being taxed out of the business.
Corey Lewandowski, great stuff. You actually answer questions, unlike a lot of people running in politics these days. Good to see you. Well.